Okay, right. This time the camera's working. This is the third time I tried it. I didn't put the SD card in properly. So here we go. So I've redone the tank again. The plane's back. Rearranged some of the rocks. I've made up some trees, I suppose you can call them. But anyway, it's all part of the aquascaping thing. So here we go. Right, we'll start off with Easter Island. There you go. We'll get a general idea of what the whole thing looks like. Go back a bit further, further. There we go. Alright, so now let's have a look and see what's been happening. There's our plane, crash landed into an island not far from where Jurassic Park is located. Look at those rocks, aren't they beautiful? So it's all been planted out, none of the plants have started growing yet. Oh, I've got some of these smaller plant ground covers that I've planted in around the edge of the islands there. Not sure if I'm going to keep them under control or not. They're going to meet together, but I still want that white sand in the middle. So a couple of trees here. I'll tell you something about that tree when I get back around that side. So we'll go down this side of the tank first. So I've lifted those rocks up, stood them upright instead of along the bottom. A big bit of timber. I smashed the aeroplane into little bits because it wouldn't fit with the big rock stuff underneath it. So there's the tail piece that accidentally broke off, but hey, you get that. You get that on mysterious islands. And this particular tree here, as you can see, is just strapped on. And I use super glue to glue the stuff that I call cabbage onto it. And the rocks are all standing up. So we have the white and the red, and we have our stones. So pretty much most of the stuff is staying put. I get a few floaters every now and then, and when I do, I just hook them down into this side of part of my my filter. I got some shrimp, and I got a couple of live bearers in there. I'll explain that sump one day. So this is where we're at. So the fish actually love this plane. They love getting on top of it. They love getting in it. They like hiding out in it. I've even seen one of these big fellas here get out through that hole there where the tail of the plane used to be. But beautiful rocks. Yeah, can't be a Sierra, I think they call them. You see I've got quite a few of them. So we can see down to the end of the tank now. Not as clear as I'd like it. We do have a bit of algae on the tank, but things are going pretty good. I don't know if you see that or not, but there's eggs cast all over the glass, so I'm not going to clean the glass. I'll just let them hatch and see what happens. Usually what happens is they end up down in the sump and grow up there, then I'll pick them up and bring them back up the top. Not a bad idea. So I've added a few more rocks here, got that upright thing going. These rocks here are looking, you know, the whole thing, both sides, different tank each side. But this particular piece of timber here, on that stone, I drilled we've got a masonry bit, drilled a hole through the stone, then put a wood bit in the drill and drilled a hole into the log, the wood timber part, then put the screw up from the bottom of the rock into the timber and screwed it down to hold it down, because the thing been floating in the bathtub for a week and still wouldn't go. And on this one here I've got a small strap on that too, and then you see that stone wedged in there, a bit of strap there. That's hardly, you can hardly see that. Like eventually when all the stuff grows and that, you know, I don't think it'll be much of a problem. So there's been no deaths in the tank. There are a few fish missing, but I think I know where they are. So yeah, the structure of it, I try to get some kind of balance going. I'm not sure if I achieved that or not. I've got the little bonsai tree going here. Need a bit more Java fern, so it's on thinly now, so you know what, I'm just going to let that go. This is where all my stem plants are going to be planted, at this end of the tank, so this log will be covered with plants and stuff and you'll hardly even notice it. It's just there for, I had a great big blue air stone. I wanted to hide it, so I just stuck it under the bottom of the log there, so I got a bit of air coming out here, a bit of movement, and at the back there's another hole where there's a bit of movement coming out. You see those bubbles there? So that all works out well. I stuck that rock stuff on the back there. You can see it doesn't reach all the way down, but I got Java and that on bits of timber and that stuck it behind there, and that will hopefully start covering that wall and covering the glass down the bottom there, or algae. I mean, unless you're looking for negative things, I suppose, you know, you'll find them. So yeah, big change from, again, I can't keep my hands out of the tank, although I've been pretty crooked the last few days. So today I didn't feel too bad, so I got stuck into it again and did those bits and pieces there. And there we go. So that's how she looks at the moment. We'll have another quick go around. So I'm fairly happy with it. That's me dogs. Look, there you go, look. See how dirty the place is? Hey, Angus, stop it. See that? One word for me. And they do as they're told. Alright, there you go. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. Oh, listen, before I go, I suppose I better include some shops or areas that have helped me out. So Smith's Aquarium at Boondall, where I bought quite a few of the fish. Ultimate Aquarium at Caboolture, where I bought a lot of the weed and most of these structures, like the plane, the Easter Island bits and pieces, the big tree, the tree thing behind it, all those things I purchased from them, and other stuff as well. And the Tech Den, big shout out to the boys there, Jeff, Pete and Brendan, the young fella, who gave me a hand to put all this together. Well, I actually didn't give me a hand to put it together, but I bought all this stuff through their advice, and after looking at YouTube videos, I kind of got the gist of what it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's a very very nice thing to look at. In the background here, I've got a lounge chair that I can just sit back here and watch TV and just glance over and pretend I'm somewhere else if I want. So very, very happy with it all. Let's just hope it stays that way, eh? Alright, thanks for watching, guys.